Alright, hi boys and girls. We're going to read Nickelodeon. It is Sarah Green. The test number, boys and girls, for Reading Renaissance is number 1843939. The book level is 4.3 and the points, boys and girls, is 0.5. Alright guys, here we go. Nickelodeon. We have the table of contents, boys and girls. What is Nickelodeon? New network, Nicktoons, The Audience Grows, Box Office Hits, Healthy Kids, Healthy Earth, Nickelodeon Timeline, Glossary, To Learn More, and Index. What is Nickelodeon? The kids want an afternoon break after a long day at school. They decide to rest on the couch and watch a cartoon. They flip through the channels and stop on a colorful show. Spongebob Squarepants is on Nickelodeon. The kids sit back and enjoy watching SpongeBob and his friends in Bikini Bottom. Nickelodeon is an American cable television network that began in 1977. Many people shorten its name to Nick. The network is best known for its children's programs. It delights viewers with shows such as The Fairly Odd Parents and iCarly. Henry Danger, Game Shakers, and Sanjay and Craig are recent fan favorites. Nick also makes movies, online games, and apps. A big company called Viacom owns Nickelodeon. Its headquarters is in New York City. However, Nick's programs are created in Burbank, California. Nick's bright orange logo is recognized around the world today. The network ranks among the top entertainment brands for kids by the numbers. 20 years in a row as the top-rated basic cable network. 1-minute record for longest sliming ever. More than 158 countries that air Nickelodeon. More than $12 billion in sales from SpongeBob SquarePants merchandise. More than 100 million U.S. households with a Nickelodeon channel. A new network. A network called Pinwheel aired educational shows for children in 1977. 2 years later, the network was renamed Nickelodeon. Soon it began to air a popular comedy show called You Can't Do That on television. The show dumped green slime on people. This happened whenever someone said, I don't know. Audiences loved the slime. Nick began to use it in other shows. It became the brand's trademark. The first kids network, 1980s tagline. The network's slimy show was successful, but it still had low ratings in the early 1980s. Nick began to air commercials in 1983 to earn money. It focused more on entertainment kids would enjoy. Game shows like Double Dare became very popular. These changes paid off. Nickelodeon soon became the top-rated children's television station in the United States. Double Dare. Would you eat that? Cottage cheese, vanilla pudding, and oatmeal have been used to make slime. Nicktoons. Nickelodeon began to air original cartoons in 1991. The company named them Nicktoons. Doug, Rugrats, and the Ren and Stimpy Show were the first to air. They were huge hits. Soon the network was getting more daily views than any other U.S. cable channel. An animator named Jim Jenkins created Doug. He first wrote a book called Doug Got a New Pair of Shoes. Nick then turned it into a series. Arlene Klasky and Gabor Supo made Rugrats. They modeled the kids in the show after their own two sons. The Ren and Stimpy Show was created by John Kricfalsi. The series was controversial. Some parents thought the show was too violent. Still, many kids and adults love John's silly characters. Arlene Klasky, Gabor Supo. Favorite Nicktoons show. Doug, aired in 1991. The Ren and Stimpy Show, 1991. Rugrats, 1991. Rocko's Modern Life, 1993. Hey Arnold, 1996. Kablam, 1996. The Wild Thornberrys, 1998. Spongebob SquarePants, 1999. The Fairly Odd Parents, 2001. Rabbids Invasion, 2013. Sanjay and Craig, 2013. Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket, 2015. And The Loud House in 2016. For more than 15 years, The Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob SquarePants have captured the hearts of many viewers. These shows came from creative minds. Butch Hartman developed The Fairly Odd Parents. He wanted to draw a character that could easily travel. He decided to include magic in the cartoon. Soon, Timmy Turner and his fairy friends were born. The show won an Emmy Award in 2005. It also inspired 3 live-action movies. Butch Hartman, not just cartoons, we're Nicktoons, 2000's tagline. Stephen Hillenburg created Spongebob SquarePants. He first worked as a marine biologist. In time, Stephen returned to school to study animation. He then worked on a Nick show called Rocko's Modern Life. Soon he drew a character that reminded him of his first job, but the character looked like a kitchen sponge instead of an ocean sponge. Stephen did not want people to think he drew cheese. He named the character SpongeBob SquarePants. The SpongeBob SquarePants show first aired in 1999. It quickly became one of Nickelodeon's top series. Today, SpongeBob merchandise is sold around the world. Stephen Hillenburg, creator of SpongeBob, a spongy name, SpongeBob SquarePants was originally called Sponge Boy Ahoy. The name changed because a mop was already called Sponge Boy. Rocko's Modern Life. The audience grows. Nickelodeon reached a wider audience with more programs and shows. Snick was launched in 1992. This Saturday night block of programs was aimed at preteens and teens. It included shows Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Kenan and Kel. A comedy series called All That was another favorite. These shows drew many viewers. The network also launched other related channels in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Nickelodeon Games and Sports for Kids came out. A channel called Nicktoons was made just to air Nick's cartoons. This is Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell of Kenan and Kel. Nick also made channels aimed at specific audiences. Noggin aired preschool shows like Dora the Explorer. In the evening, Noggin switched to become the N. It aired shows for teens. In 2009, Noggin became Nick Jr., and the N was renamed Teen Nick. That same year, Nick changed its orange splat logo that could change shape. The network wanted a new logo that was similar across all its channels. Orange Splat. This orange splat is Nick's most famous logo. It was used for more than 25 years. 90s are all that. Nickelodeon's television schedule added the Splat in 2015. This block of programs airs each night on Teen Nick. The Splat has reruns of popular shows from the 1990s through the early 2000s. Legends of the Hidden Temple, Hey Arnold, and other favorites are back. Since 1988, Nick has also aired the Kids' Choice Awards each year. Viewers choose their favorite television shows, actors, and movies. Winners receive an Orange Blimp Award. The Kids' Choice Sports Awards started in 2014. Kids vote for their favorite athletes and sports moments. Winners of both award shows must pay attention on stage. Some get hit with green or gold slime. Nick is Kids, 1990s tagline. Nickelodeon Universe. Nickelodeon Universe is the largest indoor family theme park in the United States. People can see their favorite characters and enjoy many Nick-themed rides. Cool. Box office hits. Nickelodeon began making children's movies in 1995. Its first movie, Harriet the Spy, was a box office success. More hits followed. The Rugrats movie in 1998 made more than $100 million. 2 years later, Rugrats in Paris, the movie was also successful. SpongeBob and his friends are also movie stars. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie made a splash in 2004. SpongeBob's Next hit was a 3D adventure called the Spongebob movie, Sponge Out of Water. This movie combined live action with animation. The Rugrats movie, Harriet the Spy. In 2012, Rango won an Academy Award. This animated movie is about a chameleon in the Old West. The 2014 movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made nearly $500 million worldwide. It was Nick's highest earning movie ever. Action to the Maction. 2010 Nickelodeon tagline. What did you call me? Johnny Depp voiced the character Rango. He said his kids called him the Lizard King during that time. Healthy kids, healthy earth. Nickelodeon helps people get fit and have fun. On the Worldwide Day of Play, the network stops all broadcasts for 3 hours. Nick encourages kids to be active instead of watching television or playing computer games. Many communities host Day of Play events. Kids enjoy launching slime and racing bikes. Nick helps in other ways. It Gets Dirty challenge inspires kids to protect the environment. There are many ways to take part. Kids can clean beaches, plant gardens, and teach others about wildlife. Jaheim Toombs, Erica Tham, and other stars lend a hand. They get dirty to protect the earth. Nickelodeon connects with kids through entertainment and education. Be a coder. Nickelodeon's Be a Coder program teaches kids how to write computer code. Kids can use these skills to create their own computer games. Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play. Nick stars Paola Andino and Nick Maruco, Slime former NFL player Luisaka Polite to promote the Worldwide Day of Play. Nickelodeon Timeline. 1977, the Pinwheel Cable Channel airs. 1979, Pinwheel changes its name to Nickelodeon. 1984, the orange Splat logo is introduced. 1985, Viacom buys Nickelodeon. 1988, the first Kids' Choice Awards is on air. 1991, Nicktoons first airs. 1992, Snick begins. 1996, Harriet the Spy, Nickelodeon's first feature-length movie, hits theaters. 1999, Noggins is introduced. 2002, the Nicktoons channel airs. 2009, Noggin becomes Nick Jr. and the N is renamed Nickteen. 2009, Nickelodeon changes its logo. 2012, Rango earns an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature Film. 2015, The Splat airs. 2015, SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water hits the big theater. Glossary. Academy Award, a yearly award presented for achievement in film. An Academy Award is also called an Oscar. Animator. An artist who works in animation. Animation is created by a series of drawings that appear to move when it's shown very quickly, one after the other. Apps. Small specialized programs downloaded onto smartphones and other mobile devices. Blip. An airship that is filled with gas to float like a balloon. Box office. It measures a measure of ticket sales sold by a film or other performance. Brands. Categories of products all made by the same company. Broadcast. Radio or television programs. Comedy. Entertainment that makes an audience laugh. Controversial. Causing a lot of discussion and disagreement. Emmy. An award given to the best shows and actors in the American television industry. Headquarters. Company's main office. Live action. Films that are not made by animation. Live action movies feature human actors. Logo. A symbol or design that identifies a brand or product. Marine biologist. A scientist who studies ocean life. Merchandise. Items sold in a store. Network. A television company that produces programs that people watch. Trademark. In an image, symbol, or word that distinguishes a company or product, trademarks are often legally protected so that other companies cannot use them. Violent. Using physical force to cause harm. All right, Thank you, boys and girls.